Okay, so I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked to try to find out, can I use the home key in VirtualBox, in a virtual PC? There are some, or the Windows key, or Ctrl-Alt-Delete, without going up to the input and selecting, because it doesn't have every possible key combination that I might need to use. For example, working in Excel, there are some things where you use the home key and the left arrow or page up or page down, and you can't do it on a Mac keyboard. So I've got a Belkin keyboard here, and I'm going to plug it into my computer. And the Mac is going to come up and say we don't recognize this keyboard. So we just tell it what the keyboard is by hitting the keys and saying it's that keyboard. Now, on my virtual PC, I'm going to go to Devices, USB, and I'm going to select that keyboard. Windows notices it, and it wants to go and download the drivers and install the drivers. So I'm going to click for status to watch to see what happens, and after several minutes it's going to download the drivers for this keyboard. And I'm going to pause and I'll be back. Okay, so Windows is done installing the keyboard in my virtual machine, and it says it's ready to use. I close it. Now my Windows key works, my home key works, everything works on the virtual machine with an actual PC keyboard, so I have all the functionality that I need. Ctrl-Alt-Delete works, everything's there. So yes, you can use an actual PC keyboard in your virtual machine on a Mac to have full functionality of your virtual machine. I couldn't find this answer anywhere. I looked and looked at it. Nowhere did I find, yes, you can do this. So I thought I'd post this video if anybody else is trying to figure out if it's going to work. So, and it does.